Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 3, I think, of the UFC fight career of the long lost NBA player, Milton Butler. As I stated last time, I was planning on trying to figure out a way to make the whole build up to the fight go by a little bit quicker, because I feel like last time I was just spending so much time in training camp. And pretty much the best remedy to this situation I had was just do as much promoting as possible and, kind of worry about some of the other stuff. Like, I can do basically 2 weeks worth of training camp and it'll be fine. I've learned that with like another my career that I do. So, that is kind of what I will be doing. Which still kind of doesn't take away from like, oh, you're still gonna have to watch me do training camps. I mean, I could edit it. I just feel like editing it would take so much, I guess, like content away from it. Like I said, even though it's not like the most exciting content to see me sit here and do training camp, I just feel like it's kind of part of the process of doing a career mode for UFC. You kind of, you're gonna get a little behind the scenes of what would go into a little fight camp. Even though I doubt like the little fight camps they do on here is like realistic at all, but it is what it is. So basically, maximize promoting and just get the bare minimum for training to get to a high level. I don't need to be maxed out in the perfect training condition, but at least hitting into the green is what we need, because you get into that green zone, that pretty much takes you to good fitness, and good fitness wins you fights. Even though, like, I know that most of these fights aren't going to go, deep at all, because my fights never really do, but, like, I know if I were to up the difficulty, I would just get the crap kicked out of me nonstop. And it's just like, I would just end up getting frustrated. Eventually, I probably will. What'll probably happen is I'll do my career on a harder difficulty, kind of test the waters and see like how I feel about it, and then up the difficulty on this one. Actually, I don't think I can. Oh well. Probably get through this career, and depending on how it does, and if people want to see more, then we will just do another career. I mean, it's not that difficult. So, literally, I think like 8 or 9 different weight classes I could choose from in the male division. So, yeah, it would definitely be beneficial. Wow, this guy's really trying to show me up on this stream. Holy crap. Alright then, bud. Let's cool our jets here a little bit. Captain Charisma over here trying to basically ruin my hype that I'm trying to set up here for my next fight. We'll see though. I think like one time before in a training camp I actually got knocked out boxing, but it is what it is. You kind of run into that. You run that risk every time that you do it. So, there's no sparring I can do. Is there any hype? No promotions. You can set up a couple connections. Let's set up a connection with Sam Alvey, and that's all I can do for this week. Oh, I have an injury. What the heck? How did I even get injured? I hardly have done anything. I'm just popping injuries, I guess. Interesting. Let's see. Inviting a fighter. Is there anything I can actually do? That's a side leg kick. I can't afford any of these. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's move on to... We'll just keep doing the boxing. I mean, I'm definitely gaining some fitness there. Oh, I gotta throw body strikes. Body uppercut. Would they count a leg kick? I mean, it's a body strike. No. And all I really have to do is throw them. I don't even need to land. Obviously, I want to land, but I don't need to. Alright, let's just go. We're going for it. Try to up my uppercut game a little bit. Do some move evolution for it. Ooh, that's a good little clip. I'm going to actually try to go for a knockout this time. If I remember correctly, the last video ended with a submission. Not the submissions suck or anything. I don't know. I'm not a huge submission guy. I like to go for the knockout. Like, right there, I guess. Unintentional knockout. Only downside of that means I can't train with the boxer anymore. But I can just move to the Muay Thai guy. So it's not a massive deal. Not a massive loss. It's pretty much the same exact thing.
Timing, reaction. That's the goal today.
Let's get those strikes in the clinch done. There we go.
Yes. Let me see those combinations.
I don't know how to like actually do any clinch transitions. I'm awful at figuring that stuff out. Crane kicks? Do I have them? I don't think that's a crane kick. Oh my god, there we go. I'm getting rocked. I'm getting rocked in training camp. I was gonna mess with my stats there a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I have like a crane kick. I have that front kick, but that's not a crane kick. Oh my goodness, this guy is kind of beating the crap out of me. That's interesting.
Combination, love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him.
Oh, ow, ow, no, no, no. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm done with this.
Don't worry about today. There's always
Alright, I mean that works. That was a good little jump. I can't believe I got injured again in training camp. I'm like the Greg Oden of MMA at this point. I'm just getting injured left and right. Let's hit up another treatment, I guess. I mean, that's all I really can do. I have like no money, but I have to spend it, I guess, to fix the damage that I'm doing to myself. Keep injuring myself. Alright, we're going to go into week 4 of the training camp now. I think just to avoid injury and finish off the stamina, I'm going to do this. Do the heavy bag. I can't wait till I'm a little bit faster. I forgot what weight division I'm even in. So that's not good. I guess it'll tell me, like, before the fight. It'll say, like, next in the... He looks like a welterweight, honestly.
Man, the next opponent is going to be no match for you.
I hate... What am I doing wrong?
Come on now, you got 30. Good work, kid.
I mean, I hit the peak, which is pretty much all I wanted, but I could not, for whatever reason, I just could not land combos. Eventually, I mean, my striking will be quicker, so it'll probably respond quicker and everything like that. Or it was just me and I'm awful. That's always a possibility. Let's do some fighter evolution. Usually, like, the first thing I really focus on is improving the accuracy. We'll jump that punch power back up to where it was. Takedown defense is good. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have. Is there anything just for straight up 12? Probably in grappling or something. Or health. There it is. Body strength right there in front of my face. Should have done the chin strength one. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's do a little promotion. That's like all I can do for promotion. I have very low fight height. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I had left to do. So we'll go off to Dominic Mendez, 20-3. I feel like that's a pretty experienced guy for like my third fight. Oh well. Get a little water. That training camp took a lot out of me, you know. Oh, I am a welterweight. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. We'll just skip right to it. I'm not going to really focus on doing any of the introductions until I kind of become, like, higher up in the ranks and have a little bit more to be excited about. We're going to touch gloves. Nope. Got a couple. Nice little combo there to start the fight. Nope. Try to pick this guy apart. I mean, I predicted a first round knockout, so that's what I'm going for here.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate. I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. And he lands a punch there, pretty good connection by him. Great connection, he's in a great flow right now.
Already busted his nose up pretty bad. I assume that's the jab landing.
Nice defense there, huge block. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Kicked my belly.
Visibly limping here.
Just take that leg apart.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight. The most effective weapon in all of
switched his stance, so I'll have to try to break down his other leg as well. I like leg kicks. I've always been a big leg kick person in these games. I guess that makes me, maybe it makes me cheap, but I'm a firm believer. You take out a fighter's base, you can pretty much have your way with them at that point. I mean, look what happened to Conor. I mean, that's a big reason why Dustin took him out the way he did. Took out Conor's base, he couldn't get any power in his punches anymore. And then Dustin, pretty much, it was just a matter of time. I was like, the first round of that fight, it was competitive, but you saw the writing on the wall of Dustin picking out Conor's leg. So, I mean, eventually it's like your leg can only take so much punishment. You just buckle, and once that leg buckles, your chin's wide open. So, all of that said, down goes Conor. I was disappointed. I mean, I like Conor McGregor. I am hoping he fights more frequently, but he kind of has a history of, I'm going to fight more and then retire, and then fight more and then retire, so we'll see. I'm definitely not holding my breath that Conor's going to fight again this year. If he does, that would be great. If not, then, you know, if not, then there's plenty of other talent on the roster that keeps me entertained. I definitely don't watch UFC just for Conor McGregor. I used to. When I first really got deep into it, I used to watch it pretty much exclusively for, like, fighters like Chuck and Like that Chuck and Tito rivalry is really what got me into MMA, and it was like the only thing I ever really cared about. And then when Brock came in, I liked Brock a lot. Being a WWE fan, like, it's easy for, you see a name like Brock Lesnar come into the picture, and it's easy to be intrigued. So, I used to be a fan of John Jones. Once kind of that stuff came out about him, and I'm hoping for him. Like, I've never rooted against him. Like, I've never really rooted for him to fail. When he had that feud with DC, I wanted DC to beat him just because I do like Cormier a lot. Oh, I'll see you later, alligator. But I do like Daniel Cormier quite a bit. A lot of my friends and stuff, they're not huge Daniel Cormier fans, but you know, everybody has their preference. But I like DC a lot, and I mean, for the first like 4 months of this year, like, the UFC is absolutely stacked with their cards. Like, I am so stoked to watch Ngannou and Stipe's rematch, because I think Ngannou has just been an absolute animal. I think he got his first title shot. I think he got it a little too soon, and that's really kind of like changed his entire approach, and he's just uber aggressive now. And not that he never was before, but like, he kind of seems like he might have the gas tank to back it up, which is nice to see. I mean, I feel like Stipe's a very rare heavyweight that could go to a 5-round war. I mean, you saw it with him and DC's, I think, second fight, when he finished DC in the 4th round. Either their second or third fight, either way, one of those fights he finished DC in the 4th round. That's what is most important. And it was really impressive watching. You usually don't see the heavyweights have a gas tank like that, so it was actually pretty cool to see Stipe have that gas tank and really keep up with Daniel Cormier. So, and then eventually beat him. It was interesting, which is ultimately what we want in the UFC. Interesting fights, interesting outcomes, interesting finishes. Claudia Gadelha wins by submission over MMA Wiley at UFC 259. And a new champion has been crowned. That's interesting. I don't think that would really go very well. This is pretty funny. Ever since he got added to the game, anytime I've ever done a welterweight career, I've never actually gotten to fight CM Punk. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, sure. I'll accept a fight with CM Punk. Why not? I'm a big CM Punk wrestling fan. The CM Punk MMA fighter, though, is a completely different story. I mean, I respect him. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and crap on Punk. I would never get off the couch and go into the octagon, so the fact that 40 years old he decided to, I mean, I'm impressed by that, and it didn't go his way, but, you know, it's kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But on that note, we're going to call it here. Next episode, we will fight the great and almighty CM Punk. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, great night, and a great tomorrow. I will see y'all next time.